Hello. Hello. How are you? Hello. Hello there. How are you doing? Hello, everybody. Your cameras on, please. How are you doing? How are you? Did you fine?
Fine, teacher.
Woohoo! How about your weekend? Did you have a nice weekend?
Yes.
Woohoo! Me, I don't remember. Oh yes, I had a lovely weekend. Finally, I can play a little bit, just with five persons. Five. We were a band, and we play a little, and I love it because I didn't play covers, rock covers, since March. So it was weird. I love it, and I feel very happy for that. I love it. So I played only on Saturday, and it was like a rehearsal in a little house that was on, I can't remember the place, but it's near Querétaro, and it was very fun, very nice. I love it. I miss rock. I miss to play. rock covers. I like it so much, and it was very good. What about you? How are you? How was your weekend?
Oh, it was nice. It was my mom's birthday, and I
Oh,
made
great!
some pizza.
Oh, great! Happy birthday!
Yes,
Pizza
with
time.
pizza. I make like a pizza with chocolate and fruit. And
Oh, like a sweet pizza.
yes.
Oh, I love to. I love to cook. So I made some. I always made some cakes and something, some pasta recipes, and it was some as well some recipes from my mother's, and I love that. And my mother is not now with me, but I love to cook. And they are all their recipes and their stuff that she teach me, and I love it. Oh, pasta is very good, and sweet pizza, very good as well. I like it.
Yes, it was delicious.
Yeah, I love it. Ooh. Okay, so let's go with okay, I'm gonna take a minute. Okay, remember to turn on your cameras as much as you can all the time, please, and try to get in the class. Okay, all in this meeting soon, all the time. Okay, please, because if it's a thing that the school told us to turn on your cameras, please, all the time, and to stay in the Zoom meeting. I understand if you are sick or something. Okay, please let me know, and maybe for only for one time it's okay, but not usually. Okay,
Hi,
so
teacher. Sorry for being late.
no, it's okay. Your time. I always give a 5 or 10 minutes. Okay, and meanwhile we can do a warm up and start talking and talking about our activities and something. How are you, Tahira?
Yeah, fine. Very a lazy day, but it's okay. And you?
Great, thank you. Fine. So very good. I didn't sleep as well as last time, last class, but I'm very happy. I played last weekend, and I have a surprise for all of you. That's why I didn't sleep. I hope you like it, but it will be at the end of the class when I will share it. Okay. So okay, thank you,
Sure.
Tahira.
Yeah,
Woo.
thank you, teacher.
Yeah, great. Okay, so I'm gonna take attendance. Okay, let's see here some messages in Discord. Okay, I love all your illustrations, all your work here. Thank you. Surprise. Okay, so maybe I'm gonna start with take attendance. Okay, so sorry. Okay. Mm, okay. Okay. So, Maleni, are you there?
Here present.
Okay. Thank you, Maleni. Irene, you're here. Okay. Mm, okay. Mauricio, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, teacher.
Hello, now. Okay. Let's go with Isol. I can see you. Okay. Okay. Oscar Salcedo.
Here,
Oh, okay. Let's go. Diego Avila. Diego Avila. Are you there, Diego? Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Fer, are you there?
Yes, teacher, I'm here.
Fer González.
No me escuchas.
Okay, I think I listened you, but you are in the mode. Okay, yeah, I already. Okay, okay, I'm reading you. Okay, Karen Sandoval.
Here.
Okay. Mhm. Danny Walsh.
Here.
Okay. Hello, Danny and Gustavo.
Here, teacher.
Great. Hello, Danny Alvarez.
Here.
Okay. Okay, Tahira. Carlos Guerra.
Hi, teacher.
Okay.
Here, teacher.
Hi. Okay. Carlos Guerra and Daniel Arriba. Okay. And Danny Walsh. Yeah. Okay. And okay. Okay. Diego Avila. Are you there?
Here.
Woo. Okay. Okay. Viri. Viri is not here yet. Viri. Viri, are you there? No, it's okay. So, Angel Legorreta. Angel, are you there? Okay. Um, okay. Diego Alberto Sánchez. Diego Alberto Sánchez. Okay. Eric.
Eric told me that he was sick. Eric Sanchez, right?
Okay, yeah, that's it. Eric Sanchez. Okay, maybe if you stay in touch with him, would you please tell him that he has to give just Rich, medical receipt, and maybe I don't know, and he has to send a message maybe to Rich and to me. Would you please?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, thank you. Just to yeah. Okay, so for this class, we're gonna do. Thank you for all your words and illustrations. Okay. Okay. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Thank you. Thank you, Mauricio. Okay. With Daniel. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, okay. So let's start this class by making a little review about the lesson 3 from Unit 9. So thank you as well for all your illustrations, and maybe the one that send it to me in this right very moment. It's okay. I'm gonna add it and to the final work, but I will have a surprise thank you. Okay, but it will be at the end of the class, almost at the end of the class. So here we're gonna review a little bit the think about the lesson 3 of Unit 9, and then we're gonna have the lesson 4 from Unit 9, and then the last part that it's a little review, and then the first part of the Unit 10. Okay, with this we're gonna end the class, and then we're gonna talk about a little exercises of speaking and practicing our conversation, and it will be very good. Maybe Irene have a surprise. She has a surprise for all, so maybe it's gonna be as well when we do this final tasks about this unit. Okay, so let's start with the lesson 3, the last part of lesson 3. and the lesson 4 of Unit 9. Okay, remember that for this last exams, we're gonna have when we go on vacation holidays and then we return, then we will have two classes. One is about on January, and we're gonna have two classes, and these classes are gonna be the last one of the partial. Okay, and remember that in January we're gonna have two exams. Okay, two exams at the same time. For two exams, one for Unit 9 and one for Unit 10. And I think it will be would be the exams gonna be on January the second week of January. Okay, maybe the your exam week is gonna be from Monday 11 till Friday 15th. Okay, so these these two exams are going to be as well as the last two exams as the last exam. Okay, that was on the platform. Okay, so both exams are going to be on the platform, are going to be at the same time, I think, on this exam week, and so you have to prepare. So I assigned you all the stuff from Unit 9 and all the stuff from Unit 10. I don't have to sign it as well. I have to sign it, so I did it. I um, I program all this stuff, all these tasks and things that are good for you to practice until January. Okay, so you have a lot of time, but please don't get like blah. It's a lot of time. I have time enough because are a lot of activities and tasks because are up to unit 9 and unit 10. So please try to do it. Try to do as much as you can. Now you have a period of vacations, so you can practice all the time. Okay, so you can practice on the platform. You can repeat the exercise if you like, if you can. So you can repeat it as well. I don't know. Maybe you can have some exercises of speaking, others of writing, others are for grammar. Okay, so you have to get prepared because are gonna be two exams on January. Okay, so I want you to know this because it's very important because in this way you now can have you can schedule all your times or your study times and all the topics. Okay, so I think that in an organized way you can work better. Okay, so that's it. That's why I'm explaining now this because it's important for me to know that you are gonna have two exams and I want to know it. Okay, so prepare prepare your exams, prepare it on the platform. There are a lot of exercise there, and our short exercise are a lot, but a short exercise. Even if I assign them or if I didn't, you can practice on your platform. If you have doubts or if you want to practice some exercises from the past lessons, you can do it. So as I told you, you paid for the book, you paid for that platform, so use it, make it work. Okay. Well, so let's gonna start here with the this part. We as well your feedback for this exercise of reading, and I have the feedback, so I'm gonna send you um, today I can send it to you, each one of you. Okay, all your feedback from the exercise of the last class. That was this exercise, this reading, this reading part. Okay, so we're gonna here now go to this part. Here are some words that are important that you have to make it a part of your vocabulary. Okay, so here are the words. Please let me know if my microphone is too loud. Okay, so activate language from a text. Okay, so here are these important things, these important um, words of vocabulary. So you can realize that they are very, very important. You can please open your books. Here is lesson 3, unit 9. So for me, it's better for me, and maybe for you, I think the same. Um, to read from your book, okay, from your physical book. I think everyone has a book right now at this very moment. So please, is here, unit 9. Oh, unit 9. Unit 9, page 105. Okay, unit 9, page 105. This is lesson 3, or the second part of lesson 3. So here we can have these words. So you can make these words part of your vocabulary for this lesson, and as well for your vocabulary in general, because are words that are important. Okay, so these are the words: are people, money, bribe, hunger, racism, politics, property, corruption, starvation, business, ethnic groups, income, discrimination, domination, discrimination again. Okay, because it's an exercise. Okay, races, racism, money, lack of food, prejudice. Okay, so these are important words that are about this lesson. Okay, this lesson. So here, this is about the reading that we made in the last class, and we did this exercise. Okay, so here the last part is just we have here this exercise for ideas. Okay, here it's a writing exercise, but maybe we can do like a speaking exercise. So because we don't have a lot of time to write and send it and then give it to me again, and then it's a lot of time. So here are some problems. Okay, are global problems that are happening all around the globe, and these problems are weird thing that concerns a lot of people and countries, and are terrible, I think. Okay, and this is it. This is this list, this blue list, this chart, are about proposals, maybe to um, take these problems off or maybe reducing them. Okay, so here the topics. Here is the order of importance that you can put these possible solutions, and are like in order of difficulty to accomplish, okay, or order or importance. So the goal is to reducing poverty and hunger, okay, preventing terrorism, avoiding war, ending or reducing corruption, wiping out racism and ethnic discrimination, protecting human rights. Okay, so maybe who want to participate? In which order would you put these goals to achieve here for take of these problems? Okay, in which order would you order of importance, which would you put this problem, these are not problems, these are proposals. Okay, so these are goals to change the problems. So maybe who want to participate? Remember, participations worth a lot. Okay, as the same as technical tasks, and your attendance here, and everything counts. Okay, so please, for participation points, who want to say in which order of importance would you put these goals?
I would
Okay,
like to try it.
great. Thank you, Mauricio. Great.
Well, the first one I think it's going to be avoiding war.
Okay,
The second one, protecting human rights. The third one, reducing poverty and hunger. The fourth one, wiping out racism and ethnic discrimination. The fifth one, preventing terrorism. And the last one, ending or reducing corruption.
great, great. I agree with you. Great. Thank you for your participation, Mauricio. I'm agree as well because I think that um, by preventing the avoiding the war, it would be a very good uh, thing that they don't have to think about other possible problems because the war are very I don't know. It's very hard because when there's a war, all the topics that were like terrible for a country get worse. So when there's a war, it's terrible. I think that it's a very important thing to put this goal first than the others. I agree with you. Okay, so thank you for your participation, Mauricio. Okay, anyone else who want to try to put these goals in order or important that you think that it would be good or it would be I don't know like it can work fine. Who want to participate? Who wants? Okay, okay, maybe okay, Karen, are you there? Karen, are you there?
Yes.
Oh, would you like to? In which order or of importance would you put this goal?
Yes. Um, I think avoiding war, reducing poverty and hunger, wiping out racism and ethnic discrimination, protecting human rights, um, preventing terrorism, and ending or reducing corruption.
Okay, okay, yeah, great. The same, avoiding war is the very important thing. Okay, thank you, Karen. Okay, so here it's all these problems are I think are global problems that
Yes.
concerns everybody, that concerns all the people and concerns all the countries because okay, okay, because are important things to maybe to prevent or to avoid or to end or to reduce or and it depends on the problem. So thank you for your participation. Here are is very sad in here the all the things that are still happening because now we have the coronavirus. It's a very hard thing and a very difficult thing about it's a big healthy a big health issue. So I don't know. Maybe if there are economic problems and in the same time, and as well are problems, social problems, and racism and terrorism, and well, it's like a bomb, okay, without a bomb. So it's very hard. I think it's very difficult for all the countries, for all humanity, for all the mankind. So I think we can avoid. Maybe it's a here's a thing. Okay, so I think that it's on my own thought, and I think that when you want to change something, or when you want to I don't know, maybe um, to change something could be, but when you want to something good happen, you have to start with your own, with your interior, with your own, with your person, with your actions, with your thoughts, with your words, and with your um, self protection and self care. Okay, and then maybe you can try to take all this stuff to another part of the of your environment, maybe your family, maybe your classmates or your colleagues in at your work, and then you can make it bigger and bigger and bigger, and then maybe you can change something. But you have to start by your own, by yourself, by your thoughts and yourself. care and consciousness, on big and high consciousness. I think that maybe in that way we can change a bigger thing, but we have to start with our own and self energy, all the things that we are. Okay, so with our thoughts, our feelings, everything is important, not just our actions with others, our actions with ourselves. Try to take care of ourselves and try to share and to be kind to each other, and maybe in that way we can change a bigger environment or a bigger problem. Okay, so that's my thought. It's only my opinion, but I think it could be fine and it could work. So that's it. I love to share some kind of things with you, some kind of thoughts, because I think that when you share opinions, points of view, you can be um, more, you can be open to other things, and you can learn a lot. And you can do a lot of things that are going to be good, not only for yourself, not only for your own environment, but with the big, thank you, Karen, with a bigger environment, and then maybe our community, and then our country, and then all over the world. But we have to start by here, here and here, with your own stuff and energy, like that. Okay, that's on my opinion. So let's go to lesson four. In lesson four, here, excuse me. Okay, here is conversation, and this lesson is well, this lesson in particular, it's to okay, I'm gonna make it soon. I hope not boogie, boogie. So okay, this is it. Here is a way to express your ideas, your opinion, but in a kind way. Okay, so you have to be kind. You can be polite, as we saw last lesson. Okay, you have to be polite in here, and you have to be kind. That's it. So you can say that you're not agree, but you don't have to be like you don't have to be rude. You can be very kind and polite, and like to expressing your not agree idea, or you're not that you think different. Okay, so you have to be polite and you have to be kind. Okay, so there are the in here in the little charts with the pictures, we have some phrases that can help you. Okay, here is the page 106, lesson 4, unit 9. Please try to read it on your book, because I think it's easier for you. And okay, so I'm gonna put the audio on. I have my second option of audio, but it's not the best. So I'm gonna put this audio. So try to listen. Remember that when they say please repeat, you please repeat. Okay. So maybe turn on your microphone and repeat. Okay. I know that this is like a slam, a punk slam, but it's okay about the audios. It's okay. So please, when the here the man said that please repeat. Okay, so I'm gonna put the audio. I hope my PC don't do all the resources, because the resources are the thing that you get booked. Not just the PC, the other resources. I don't know. It's hard. I hope I can have a better PC for next year. I'm gonna make a list to Santa. So here is the audio in 5, 4, 3. Okay, I'm gonna take off my microphone. So, okay.
Read and listen. 1,
I think smoking is a disgusting habit.
That may be true, but if you only smoke in your own house, you're not hurting anyone but yourself.
2,
I think more people should be active in politics. That way we would have better governments.
I see what you mean, but it's not realistic to expect everyone to care.
3,
I think our president is doing an excellent job.
Well, on the one hand, he's not corrupt. But on the other hand, he hasn't done much to improve the country.
4,
I think we should just vote against everyone who's in office now. That's a good way to get change.
That's one way to look at it, but how do we know inexperienced candidates will be any better than what we already have?
Now listen again and repeat.
That may be true, but I see what you mean, but
Okay, please try to repeat it. Okay, please.
I see what you mean, but
I see what you mean.
On the one hand, but on the other hand,
That's one way to look at it, but
That's one way to look at it.
That's weird. Look. It's the thing, isn't it? Or it's only me?
Oh, I'm not
I
listening.
think it's my internet, but I don't know.
Wait a second, please. I'm fixing it. Okay, wait.
Okay, I'm back. Okay, so yeah, my audio book a little bit, but yeah, the audio of the lesson is like making long pauses because of the you have to repeat. That's why. But okay, we can repeat without the audio. So
Okay.
okay. Okay, I think you can listen. Okay, so here in the lesson, please try to look at your book, at your own book, your physical book. Okay.
Yes.
Great. Okay, so thank you. Here, the important things, important vocabulary topic, it's these phrases that are the ones that are in blue color. Okay. So try to read the phrases like they may be true, but okay. So are phrases to express that you're not agree, but in a polite way. Okay. So that may be true, but it's one of these phrases that you have to add when you try to express someone your disagreement, but in a polite way. Okay. And then here's another. I see what you mean, but okay. Are four phrases in here. The third one is, well, on on the one hand, blah blah blah, and then but on the other hand, blah blah blah. Okay. So here, the fourth one is this one. That is, that's one way to look at it. But okay, these four phrases that are in blue are expressions, okay, that you have to use when you try to express your disagreement in a polite way. Okay, so try to remember them. Try to practice on the person's platform. There are a lot of um, exercises about it, and you can practice there. Maybe speaking exercise, writing exercise, and there's a grammar coach, and I send you some. I assign you some tasks, are a lot of tasks, but are short tasks, and I think you can practice in here. So remember that you have time, you have enough time, yeah, so you can practice maybe one day, maybe on your holiday period of vacation, maybe one day, maybe you can rest, and then other day you can do a lot of stuff, or you can do few, or I don't know, as you wish. It's okay, but please do it just to practice. Okay. So here, try to make some exercises. Here, we're gonna make some exercises. We're gonna construct a sentence with one of these four um, phrases, but we're gonna do in pairs, okay? In pairs, maybe two of you. You can add something, or do you can. Yeah, I know. Uh, you have to do like a statement. I like to blah blah blah. You can have to um, do an idea, make an idea here in your head, and you have to express the idea, and the other person have to disagree with this idea, maybe see if it's true or not, just to practice the use of these four phrases. Okay, so let's go first with who want to participate. Two of you who want to participate.
It's read the conversation.
Okay. No, it's you have to do a statement like I don't know, like these statements. I think more people should be active in politics. Okay, something like that. You have to do a statement like I think that a thing or an idea, a thought that you think that it's good, that it's right, and the other person that participates has to use one of these four phrases to express his or her disagreement. Okay. Okay, so for example, I like the PlayStation. I like the PlayStation platform much than others. So, and you have to say, "Oh, I see what you mean, but I think that Xbox is better because blah blah blah." Okay, that's the example. You get it? Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So let's go. Who want to participate? Two, two. Who want to participate?
I want to be the answer one.
Okay, Angel's gonna be the one who answer, and maybe let's go with I don't know. Danny was
Yes.
okay. Can you please do like Angel is gonna answer you. So make a statement like you're saying like I like this blah blah blah, and he's gonna answer that he is not agree by using one of these phrases. Okay, and then reverse. Okay, you have to answer, and he have to make the statement. Okay, you got it?
I don't know. I
Okay.
try to speak to
Yeah,
compare.
you have to. Yeah, to him. You have to do an statement. I like the books because I prefer physical books because I love the paper and I like it so much. And then Angel is gonna answer you that he is not agree by using one of these phrases. Got it?
Okay.
Okay, so try to think in a statement that are okay for you, that you love, or that it's okay, or that you think that it works fine.
Yes, I'm thinking.
Okay, and the same for others. I'm gonna pick four more of you. Okay. Okay. So it's a speaking exercise. Try to.
I prefer the. I don't remember the word. The hot weather. Weather is the correct weather.
Yeah, the hot weather.
The
Weather.
the hot weather than the cold weather. For me, it's better the hot because I don't have a lot of clothes.
I prefer. Okay, so Angel, what do you think? Use you have to. I don't know
Well,
what you think, but try to use these phrases. Okay, so go.
well, I see what you mean, but I prefer the cold weather. I hate the hot weather.
Okay, great. That's it. Thank you, Angel. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Okay, so Danny was Angel. Okay, Okay, thank you. And then, who else who want to participate? The same thing. The same thing. Who want? Okay, let's go with Gustavo.
Yeah.
Gustavo and Malene.
Okay.
Okay, Malene, are you there?
What was the last phrase used?
Yeah, the you have to do an statement that you think that
Yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
good.
I understood that, but I didn't
Okay,
hear
sorry.
so well what was the phrase they used,
Okay, Maleni, I don't
so
know,
I
Maleni.
don't repeat myself.
Okay, Maleni, are you there? I'm gonna try with Maleni. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can't listen. Okay, Maleni, can you talk?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it's okay. So would you please repeat the again? Maybe Maleni have to do the statement and then Gustavo have to answer. Okay. So Maleni, would you please do your statement?
Um, I think that it's better have pets like cats a little when you live in a little house.
Okay. And then
That's one way to look at it, but I feel like cats don't really stay on the home that much. They really just go out. So having a doggy, yeah, requires a big house, but the cat doesn't stay that much on house.
that's it. Okay, thank you both. Thank you, Gustavo. Thank you, Maleni. Okay, let's go with maybe Daniel Sanchez. Okay, Daniel Sanchez.
Yes, teacher.
Okay,
Here I
would you
am.
please do your statement that you think it works, it's good to you, and then the one who's gonna answer is maybe okay, Oscar, are you there? Oscar, not here, isn't he? Oscar.
I'm here.
Okay, great. Would you please participate with Daniel?
Yes.
Okay, so you have to answer. Okay, so Daniel is gonna have to make the statement, and then Oscar, please answer with one of these four phrases. Okay,
Okay.
so let's go.
Um, I think that the PS5 is better than the Xbox Series X. Would you agree with that, Oscar?
I think that may be true, but the it's too soon to say which is better. I mean, maybe from the games that are right now, PS5 could be better, but we have to see later in the future.
Okay, so
Okay.
that's it. So you can use one of these phrases. Okay, so maybe it's true, but in this way. Okay, so thank you, Oscar, thank you, Daniel. Great. Okay, so try to use these phrases when you um, have to express your opinion, but it's not an agreement. Okay, so try to be polite and kind with others, and you can use these phrases to express it. Okay, so do you have doubts with this or comments or something? No? Okay, so this is about this lesson. This is about the important things in this lesson that you have to be polite. Okay, even if you're not agree, you have to be kind. Okay, so here's the same thing. Here as well is these kind of phrases and expressions are used in here in the lesson because the lesson is about a very controversial topics. Okay, so the controversial topics are like, oh no, that's not true. Like you're fighting, and so you don't have to fight. You have to be polite, even if you agree or if you're not. Okay, so this is because the controversial topics are religion and or maybe some kind of global problem, global issues, and some kind of politics. Okay, politics are always a controversial thing in any country. I think in all the countries. Okay, so here we have to do. Okay, okay. Here are some. Okay, by using this previously phrases are on your book. You can read it on your book. So you can um, see here that the first part in here. In some countries, dictatorship has helped stop corruption. So if you agree, is the one that is on the left, and it says, I couldn't agree more. Countries with dictatorships are better off. And if you are disagree, here's the other option for answering, and it's that may be true, but no one should have to live under a dictatorship. Okay, so here you can um, practice with both. Okay, if you agree or if you disagree. Okay, if you disagree, try to use one of the four phrases. Okay, so maybe we can practice here a little bit more. Maybe please the second one, Carlos, are you there? Carlos, are you there? Carlos Guerra? Carlos Guerra? Are you there? Okay, no, okay. Let's go. Biri, are you there? Okay, okay. Okay, Diego Avila?
Here.
Okay, try to answer if you agree or if you're not agree. Okay, the second one. Okay, there is no rhythm.
There is
Okay,
all governments are controlled by a few powerful people. Yeah, I'm agree.
okay. So if you agree, you can use one of the phrases that we saw the past lessons, and that I couldn't agree more, like this. Okay, and there are another phrases. Okay, you can find it on your book.
Okay, give me a
You can
second,
find
please.
it. Yeah, yeah, that's it. And maybe if they are on lesson, right here I have them. I think it's lesson 2, and are to express agreement. Okay, if you agree. And this one that we are now studying, that are on this page, are for disagreement. Okay.
Okay, give me a second. I lost the page.
Yeah, that's it. It's 106. Now the page here, this page of the screen is 106, and
Okay, is the phrases in exercise 8?
I think yes, lesson 1 or lesson 2. Okay, I can remember. Okay, let me see. Yeah, I haven't. I can change it. Okay, I'll try to change it
Okay.
as quickly as I can. Okay, so to remember to review these phrases to express agreement. Okay. Okay,
Okay.
here are the lesson 3. It's a little bit. Okay, now going to the lesson 2. That's it. Let me see. Here they are. Okay. are on lesson 2. So please, everyone, review this. Let's review this together. Okay. So here they are. So that's wait. Okay. For agreement, are I agree with you on that one. I couldn't agree
Okay.
more. I couldn't have said it better myself. That's exactly what I think. And for disagreement are this one. I guess we'll have to agree to disagree. Okay. Really, I have to disagree with you there. The other one is, do you think so? I'm not sure I agree. The other, well, I'm afraid I don't agree. No offense, but I just can't
Okay.
agree. Okay, so are the ones that you have to express, but with the
Okay.
statements that are on lesson 3. 3? Yeah, 3. Okay, so try to remember this one so you
Okay.
can here try to remark this. Okay, so you can take this is an important part of the lesson, so you can make a screenshot or you have your book. I prefer that in your book all these little charts that are on blue are very important because are about grammar or vocabulary. Okay, in these cases are for vocabulary to express. Okay, so that is important. So try to make a here make a screenshot or mark it on your book. Our page, which page is Diego?
Is 102.
Okay, 102. On this page is you have important stuff because are
Okay.
about of yeah. Remember that it's for express agreement or disagreement. So I'm gonna change the page for lesson 3 and try to use all these different phrases. Okay, to agree or disagree.
Okay.
So I'm changing the page. Okay, now we are going to lesson 4. We are now in lesson 4. Okay, so the statements are here, or okay, the opinions are here. So, what do you think? Thank you, Diego. Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, with the second one, by using these phrases. Okay, there is no real democracy.
¿Hay otra vez?
Yeah. Please try to answer with one of these phrases. If you agree or if you're not agree with one of the phrases of the lesson 2, that was disagreement or agreement. So try to use
Okay.
on your answer. Try to use one of these 8 phrases. Okay, are more are
Okay.
9 phrases. Okay.
Yeah, there is no real democracy. All governments are controlled by a few powerful people. I agree with you on that one.
Okay, that's it. That's it. So try to practice on as well on your lesson. This lesson on your platform. Okay. On
Okay.
Pearson. Thank you, Diego. Great.
Yeah. Then
Okay.
thank you.
Okay, so we reviewed this. That was a very important thing about vocabulary and expressions. Okay, so with the second, no, okay, with the third one, who want to participate with the third one? Maybe okay, Irene
Oh, okay.
with the third one, please try to uh, read the third one, and then you have to answer what do you think with one of these phrases to express agreement or disagreement, if you agree or if you're not. And these phrases are on lesson 2, okay? So you can check it on your book and you can change the page quick and you can choose one of the. There are nine. Okay, there are nine phrases to express. Five for disagreement and four for agreement. Okay, so please.
I think moderates are the only people you can trust in government. Mm, well, I'm gonna check the first.
Okay, yeah. Take your time. It's okay. It's for practice. I prefer you to check it and practice very well and very good because you have no doubt. So it's better
But
for me. We can wait a little.
that agree or disagree is like very like polar. Like I don't entirely agree or disagree. Is weird, but I'm gonna do it for the exercise, even if it's not.
Okay, that's it. Okay, okay, good, good one.
Um, mm, mm, I agree with you on that one.
Okay, that's it. Okay, try to use all the others when you practice your exercises. Okay, and maybe on the platform you can practice a lot. Okay, that's it. So thank you, Rene. Okay, so now let's go with the fourth one. Maybe with Diego Alberto Sanchez. Are you there, Diego? You're
Yes,
here. Yes. Okay. Thank you.
I'm with you, but this time I'm the
Ah,
person of the
yeah, but
book.
yeah. I see the picture.
I
That's
Okay,
true.
sent
I
that's it.
forget that.
Okay.
I sent some of the pictures in the Discord.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Okay, I will look at it. Okay. Look at them. Okay. Great, thank you. Okay, let's go with the fourth one. Try to practice. And with one of the four, the nine statements in here that are on lesson two, you can change the page on your book. Lesson two are page 102, I think. And we're now, this exercise is on page 106. Yeah, the exercise is on page 106. And the phrases to express agreement or disagreement are on page 102. So take your time, a little, but take your
I don't
little
find my
time.
book.
Okay. You don't have your book?
Yes, but I don't. I didn't. I don't not. I don't know. I don't find. I don't find it.
Ah, okay. Maybe under your bed, maybe. Well, okay. So,
Online, I
okay,
don't
try
see
to.
online.
Okay, yeah. So you can use the phrases. Maybe try to practice with a phrase that for disagreement. Okay, try to use one of these that are up. Okay, I'm gonna put this image here. So try to read the statement first, the fourth one. Okay, the fourth one. Read it, make it sense, and then I'm gonna change
Ah, I
the
don't find my
image.
book.
Okay,
Ah.
okay. Here, here. Read this.
Which one? The forward, right?
The fourth, yeah, the fourth
I'm
one.
not going to vote. All the candidates are corrupt.
Okay, so try to practice. I don't know if you agree or you aren't,
I
but try to
agree. I
practice
am
by
very agree.
using. Okay, okay. And if you agree, so we have to you have to use one of the phrases for agreement. Okay, that are on lesson two. So I'm gonna put the phrases. Ah, maybe I know I can do this. Oh no, I can change it. No. Okay, I'm gonna change the page. So please everyone pay attention to make it work, okay? So I'm gonna change the page. All these phrases are on lesson two, are very important because are all about this unit, okay? These phrases are very important for the unit, are a very important stuff for expressions and vocabulary and speaking exercise and reading exercise and everything's repeating, but it's okay. So by repeating, you can learn. Okay, so okay. Have be patient. So I'm going to go to lesson two. My PC now is kind. I think that now it's okay. So here are the phrases. So look at them, please. Everyone, please look at them and try to read them and make it sense. Are on page 102 for the ones
Okay,
that
okay.
have your book.
Listen what? Listen what?
Yeah, lesson two, lesson two.
But
Okay, so
unit neighbor, right?
unit lesson two, unit 9. Yeah, that's it. Page 102. So if you don't have your book yet, here, well, in this right bare
I
moment.
am in
So
online book.
okay, that's it. Okay, so here 102, here you can read.
Just let me find it.
Yeah, okay, okay. So meanwhile, everyone can read these phrases and make it part of you to express very polite, to express your disagreement or your agreement. Okay, so make it part of your vocabulary stuff. Okay,
I
so
don't know.
work absolutely. Okay, so
I don't know
try
just
to
how to
use
use online book.
maybe yeah, pick it at a chance like pick one and
I don't find it.
I have like something to say about agreement and disagreement.
yeah, please.
I think that it's important, to have like those conversations with people, because when you hear someone else's opinion, you nourish your own opinion because you learn something that you didn't knew before. So it's mm, like the dialectic method, that is like you have a proposition and then you have like a contra part of that, and then
Yeah,
you make a conclusion with both parts.
great,
And, and that's
great.
like a new thing that emerges when you talk with someone and learn what someone has to say, and the other person also hears you have like a new
Yeah,
perspective.
yeah, a new point of view with more things to think about. And yeah, that's it. Thank you, Arena. Remarkable. Thank you so much. That yeah, it's very good kind of conversations that we can have here to practice this, because by this way you're not just practicing English and vocabulary, you're enhancing all your stuff about a topic, different kind of topics. And as well you can have a lot of not only your own point of view and by counterpointing, but not with fighting, but counterpointing in a polite way, so you can have now another third point of view. One is yours, one is from the other person, and with all this mixing stuff, you can make an unknown but open point of view, new one, different maybe from the original one that you had. So that's a very good application here. Thank you so much. I mean, wow, great,
I found my
remarkable.
book
Okay,
finally.
yeah, you have. Okay, woohoo! Let's go. Practice. Now practice. Make it work. So the book
Which play?
host. So
Which?
make it work.
Okay, okay, okay.
102. Page
Yeah,
102.
yeah, yeah, I'm here.
Great, great. Okay. So everyone, please maybe at the same time, and we can practice in here like this. Okay. Okay. So when you practice, when you're on class, excuse me, when you're on class, try to take your book always with you, because you can check there some kind of things very fast, and in your own with your own book. Okay, so you don't have to depend on the screen sharing. Okay, so you can change the pages, you can see all this stuff, you can see the charts, the green charts, you can see all the lessons at the same time. So it's okay.
Oh, see, Jeff. Sorry if you hear some music. There are people outside of my house
Yeah, it's okay.
with some
Mariachi.
instruments. Yes,
Oh yeah, like a trumpet, isn't it?
yes. So, well,
They have
I,
air,
I
huh?
I'm gonna mute my
Yeah,
microphone.
it's okay. So let's go. Meanwhile, We can go with maybe okay. Tahira, Tahira, Tahira. Are you there, Tahira? Tahira, Tahira. Are you there? Okay, Tahira, are you not there? No, you're not there. Okay, okay. Let's go with maybe Isol. Isol, can you put your microphone on, or you prefer to write? It's okay. Isol, we're waiting to with you. Okay, so okay, Tahira can check. Ah, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. So Tahira, if you like to try with this sentence, try to write your answer here in the chat. Try to use one of these that are one of these phrases that express disagree or disagreement or agreement. Okay, and try to use it with one of these opinions. Okay, for lesson that are on lesson 4. Okay, blah blah blah. Okay, how do you say in English? Blah 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 blah. Go 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 like that. I don't know. Go 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 go. Weird. I love the Mexican calor. It's like I love it so much. I think that it's like another language. So I love the language. So I was studying a little bit of German, and well, I'm studying French deeply, and I love it. And I like to learn Klingon, and I love it because I don't know. It's a weird thing about me. But I love all the languages. So I think that Mexican calor is like another language. And there's a very, very fun song that it's called Qué difícil es hablar el español. Okay, didn't you listen to that song? I'm gonna send you the link on Discord. But a very, very fun song that are two singers and guitar players, and they say all the words in Spanish, but different words in different countries. So it's a whole story about yeah, that's it. Go 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 go. Okay, okay, like this. Okay, so I think it's very very funny. This kind of when you listen to these words that have different meaning um, for different countries, and it's the same. I think maybe it's not the same for the English and for French and for yeah, they have as well this kind of words, weird words, but in Spanish are especially funny and bizarre. Okay, so please, Tahira, would you participate by using all these statements that we saw on lesson 2? If you have your book on lesson 2, page 102, and by using one of them, R9, you can answer the fifth one. Okay, so you can use one of the 9 phrases about agreement or disagreement. So terrorism is getting worse and worse all over the world. Okay, are you agree, disagree? But try please to use Klingon is very difficult. Okay.
Yeah, now I can talk. Sorry, I was
Okay.
buying them. How do you say garrafón?
Garrafon? I don't know. What a good question. I don't know.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm gonna I'm gonna make research right
Yeah,
now. That's
now
it.
I'm
Okay.
here.
So try to think about your statement here, this statement, this opinion. Terrorism is getting worse and worse all over the world. Please read it and then answer with one of these four phrases. Okay. So try to.
The phrases of the same page.
Yeah, the page 102 that are from lesson 2.
Okay,
Page 102. Try
that
to
might
use
be
one.
true. I think I will. First of all, I'm agree with that because long the time the terrorism is getting worse.
Okay. So in here, if you agree, you can use one of um, these four phrases that are here, and you can change. Maybe you have to you don't have to use only one. You can change by practicing with one another and try to practice as well on the platform. There
Okay.
are a lot of exercises. There are writing exercises, speaking exercises, and you can try by answering with different phrases. Okay, so
Yeah.
that's it. Okay, so thank you, Tahira. And then we wish you now. Yeah, okay, okay. Now let's go with okay. Let's go with the sixth one. Maybe Eric, are you there? Eric's not here. No, it's not here. Okay, so let's go with Daniel. Okay, Daniel Hernandez.
Yes.
Okay, would you please try with the sixth one?
Six.
Sixth. Yeah, the sixth.
I don't
The
think
sixth.
it's important to both. Nothing ever change. Well, I disagree in that
Okay.
because, well, you can see the change when you vote for
Okay.
someone. I was thinking about a campaign, but I couldn't think about one. But I think it's important to vote because maybe it does, but don't expect some big changes, just a few, or maybe changes for good.
That's it. Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you. And here, when you practice, you can use one of these phrases that are on page 102 that are maybe you can say, well, I'm afraid I don't agree. It's like a phrase, exactly the phrase that you can use. I think that it's hard to use exactly the phrases because you're not like a robot and you can put on your, but try to make it part of your vocabulary as much as you can. And I think that thing, this kind of use of the words and phrases and expressions, you only reach it by practicing. So that's important to use the platform for that because on the platform there are a lot of interactive exercises that are about writing, speaking, and a lot of exercise. So try to use the platform to um, use all these phrases. Okay. So thank you so much. Great. So here, well, these, as we saw, these are phrases to express in a polite way if you agree or if you're not agree. In this lesson, particularly, are phrases for disagreement. Okay, and the lesson two are both phrases. Okay, so try to review this as much as you can because I think that as well languages are similar than music because when you practice, everything is fresh and everything's like just in the right place and are just in the you can pick it very fast from your brain. But when you don't practice a lot, you can have some issues because you don't have your all the stuff fresh, okay, because you're not practicing. So try to practice. Maybe would be very good if you practice all the stuff. Well, the listening, the reading, the writing, the speaking, and it would be very good. But maybe you can practice one day, other day you can practice other topic, and then when the time is going on, you can practice, and then you have your knowledge better, and it will be very good, and you're prepared for the exam. Okay, remember that you are gonna have two exams. Okay, so try to. We're gonna listen to this listening comprehension. Okay, so Tahir, about the garrafon, I don't know, it's a carboy. I never heard it, so sorry.
Yeah,
Garrafon, carboy. Oh, okay.
carboy. No, thanks. Now I can
Okay.
say garrafón
That,
in English.
okay. I don't know. I think it could be Um, if I see another option, I will tell. Okay, I will tell it to you because it's a
Nice.
weird. I didn't use it. I never use it. I only when I went to United States, I only drink it from little bottles, and I didn't have to buy a carboy. Okay, so that's weird thing. Okay, so thank you. Let's go to this part of the listening comprehension. So please try to pay attention. Remember that this weird listening comprehension is going to be the same for the exams. And both exams, the last exams, are going to be on the platform, okay? And we will have 2 exams in a week. I know that it's a lot, but we have time to prepare them, okay? We are just on time to prepare all this stuff for these 2 exams that are going to be the second week on January. Okay, so I'm gonna take off my microphone and then I'm gonna put the audio. Please try to listen to the audio with very in a very okay in a very focused way. So try to listen to the audio and pay attention. Okay, let's go.
Listen to 3 conversations about dictatorship, democracy, and monarchy. Conversation 1.
You know, I feel that some countries don't deserve democracy. The citizens are just incapable of living in peace.
Well, what form of government would be best for them?
I hate to say it, but some places need dictatorships, even military dictatorships. They're effective, they're efficient, they make people live in peace.
I totally disagree. I believe dictatorships are morally wrong. The people have no rights in a dictatorship. If the government does something terrible, the people can't replace it.
Conversation 2.
Which party are you going to vote for in the election?
The Liberal Party.
Why?
Because they want to change the election laws so there can be only 2 candidates for president.
But that's not democratic. This is a democracy. The people have the power. They can vote for who they like. That's what's good about democracy.
That's one way to look at it. But one of the disadvantages of democracy is that we can get a president who only has a small percentage of the votes. We're supposed to have majority rule, not minority rule.
Conversation 3.
How do you feel about the royal family?
Me? Well, on the one hand, I like the royals as people. They do a lot of important charity work, like visiting sick children and raising money for hospitals. But on the other hand, I believe that in this day and age, monarchy is wrong. The monarchs aren't the real government, and they cost us a lot of money.
That's true. But if you didn't have the monarchy, you'd lose your tradition and your history.
I see what you mean, but with all the problems we have, we should use all that money to help people with their problems.
Listen again, and on a separate sheet of paper, take notes about the arguments in favor and against each system of government. Then work in pairs. Partner A.
Okay, so I'm back. So, what do you think about it? Um, Try to use the phrases from lesson 1 to from lesson 2, page 1 to 2, for agreement and disagreement. And what do you think about it? What do you think about? Okay, we talked a little bit about democracy last class, and now let's talk about this kind of things that are different from monarchy. Okay, what do you think about the monarchy? Okay, who want to participate? Here in Mexico, we don't have monarchy. We don't have this kind of government that are just for traditional topics. But in Europe, there are some countries that has monarchies yet. Okay, so who want to participate? What do you think? about the monarchy? Who want to participate?
I want to participate.
Great, thank you, Gustavo.
So, my opinion on monarchies, ain't it?
Yeah, that's it. And please try to use all the phrases, the stuff from page 102 for agreement and disagreement.
Okay, the ones on agreement and disagreement. Huh?
Yeah, agreement and disagreement are on page 102, lesson 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so, well, I'm afraid I don't agree um, on that kind of government because I feel like giving too much power to one person can lead to corruption, mostly.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Gustavo. Great. So, who else want to participate? What do you think about monarchy? Who want to express your opinion? Who want?
Me, maybe. Um,
Great.
well, I think that monarchy was like there was a time that humanity was like, just trying to figure things out, figure how the society will work. And, it was like the first mm, type of government, I think.
Yeah.
Mm, but, the society is like evolving, and now we have like other types of government, and maybe it will be a time where we don't even need a government. Because I think that governments are like boundaries that um, are like an imposition. mm, but they are necessary in this time because mm, because sometimes mm, I don't know, it's hard to imagine like a world without laws. But maybe as we keep evolving, it would be a time where we respect others not because of the rules, but because we want to. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's it. I think that your talk is lovely. Maybe in another time I had the same. I had in the past. I had the same kind of thought, and it was very sad for me. For me, okay, because I lost this thought because I think that it's kind of utopia, something that it would be beautiful. It would be amazing, great to happen, but it's very difficult. It's very difficult. I don't know. Do you play or any one of you? Do you play or but in the story mode, the Bioshock game? This kind of utopia about the city that is under the sea, beyond the sea, somewhere. This kind of utopia. It's the thing that is on Bioshock, this kind of utopia, because well, this is not the same that utopia that Duran is talking about. It's a different one, but it's the same. It's a government that would work in some way with some kind of rules or statement different from the traditional ones, and this is very difficult to agree with a lot with millions of persons with a lot of people and with different countries and thoughts and in the very I don't know idiosyncratic way. Oh, it's hard to make them in an homogeneous thought that work fine and would be lovely this thing that you're talking about, Irene. Would be nice to have this government with love and respect and with this kind of things that boundaries wouldn't be necessary, and all the rules that are very rude, and some of the rules, some of the laws, the law is difficult for some countries. I think that in United States it's different, and it's the rules are harder than here in Mexico and in some countries of Latin America. So I don't know. This kind of utopic thoughts are lovely. I really think that I have a little bit of hope that maybe in a future, not a far away future, it would happen. I don't know. I have this kind of hope sometimes, and sometimes I cry a lot because I see that a lot of issues are happening all around the world, and I sometimes my hope came down and get off. But then I try to get with this kind of positive thoughts, with these positive feelings and vibrations, and this kind of vibrations. I totally believe in energy, and everything and everyone is energy. So I think that in this way, with this energy, you can have a high vibration, and you can have good ideas and good thoughts, and maybe we can change, as I told you, maybe if we start with the inside of us. So maybe in a global context, with all around the globe, would be difficult, but I want not to lose my hope inside. Okay, so that's it. So thank you, Rene. Very good stopping here. So maybe with the monarchy was maybe first was the medieval way to rule the land and to rule the people, and all the towns were like in a different way from monarchy, but as well the monarchy came from this kind of landlords and people that own the land, that they are the ones that have the power, and so they are a few people that get the power, and they are on the yeah, they were not fair with all the other people. There was a lot of poverty, and there was a lot of things. And then what it wasn't at the medieval age was some kind of issues. And then at the monarchy era, between 17th century, was when the monarchy in Europe, in most countries of Europe, there was a monarchy, and I think that it's not necessary right now. But I think for people that live on these countries from Europe, they have another ideas. So I don't know. Do you, any of you, have traveled to Europe? Did you go to one of these countries that has monarchy right now, and nowadays they have monarchy? And I don't know. Did you travel to some of these countries? Anyone? No. Okay. So when you travel to these countries, you can realize in a different way. You can have a very big point of view here, because you realize how important is the monarchy for them. Okay. It is not. I'm not. My opinion is not in an agreement or disagreement point of view, just a neutral point of view. Okay, that monarchy, I understand that for other people are important because they are part of their traditions that we listen on the audio. So yeah, as part of their tradition. So the queen and the king and all the stuff in the palace and the castles and all these luxury things and art stuff are lovely, really lovely. But yeah, there's things that are related to monarchy a lot of. So when you travel and went to these countries, you can realize this. So it's important. Maybe you can hear see some documental and some history documental. Are a lot of that are very interesting. A lot of interesting ones are one are from the Dutch Welle, the channel Dutch Welle. There is a YouTube channel there, and you can find a lot of documentals and historical things that videos and a lot of research for history research. And you can, when you watch these videos or when you travel to these countries, you can open your mind and you can maybe realize how important it is this and why is the monarchy existing right now because of this, because monarchy is still very important to a lot of people that live in other countries and are very different one thoughts and a very different one idiosyncratic ways of living and ways of thoughts and ways of thinking and actions and everything is very different. So when you go to these countries or when you saw this, you watch these videos, you realize this, and you said, "Oh, okay, I understand." Even if you agree or you disagree, but you can understand better. So I suggest you, just suggesting, to watch this lovely documentals. Maybe I can send you as well on Discord some links on YouTube for the ones that are on English for you to practice as well. But there are some of the BBC channels, other from Dutch Welle, and there are a lot of nice documentary stuff there, and you can realize yes. So that is why monarchy is important. So who else want to participate to by expressing your point of view about monarchy? Who wants? Who wants? Okay, maybe Isol, are you there? Isol, okay, are you there? Would you like to answer on the chat? What do you think about monarchy? Okay. Um, okay. Diego Alberto is Huicho, isn't it? Okay, so please write. What do you think about monarchy? Try to use these phrases about for unit 102, page 102, lesson 2, unit 9, and try to write your opinion about monarchy with one of these 9 phrases. If you agree or if you're not. Okay, please. While Isola is writing here in the chat, let's go with who want to share? Which is Diego Alberto, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. Okay. That's it. Okay. It's all. That's all. Okay. So Carlos Ernesto, are you there? Carlos, are you there? Okay. Daniel, are you there or no? Okay. Okay. Eric and he did. Okay. So maybe with okay. Oscar, are you there? Oscar Salcedo. Oscar, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, great. Would you please tell us what is about monarchy for you, your opinion, by using one of these phrases of lesson 2? What do you think?
Yeah, yeah. What? Excuse me, the
What
audio
What do you
didn't.
think of monarchy?
Of
Have you been?
monarchy?
Uh-huh.
I disagree. I think it's kind of old
Try to
and
use the phrases of
and
lesson 2.
oh, uh, well, on one hand, I think it's important to remember history, but on the other hand, I think that that kind of government are like is like old minded.
Yeah.
Like, why do you have a king and the king
do technically the same tasks
Yeah.
as a president or something that the people can vote for.
Okay.
that's it.
Okay. Okay. So thank you. That's it. Thank you. Thank you, Oscar. Yeah. Yeah. You're right. I think you're right. Okay. When I travel to some countries, I love the art. I love the history. I love all the stuff. The castles are amazing. All the things are amazing. When you arrive to Windsor Castle and you say, "Oh, wow, that's magnificent!" All the gardens, all the stuff there, all the castle is like a museum, and it's lovely. And as well, there's a queen. Okay, there live the queen. So I don't know some weird things, but yeah, it costs a lot of. So ISO said the same, almost the same. ISO said, I think we should eradicate monarchy. The kings are usually too benefited and have many luxuries, and they do not usually invest much in the people. That's it. So, believe it or not, as well, all Europe has problems with poverty, not as much as America here in America, but they have poverty problems as well. So maybe in France and Italy and all these countries as well. So there are a few countries just like they still having the king and queen and this monarchy government that they only have a political influence. Okay, supposedly they don't have to take a very important decisions about the government, about all the things that are happening on the economic stuff and the other unions that they have with other countries in a political kind of view. They don't go. They don't make decisions. They don't do anything. But well, they are like an important figure. Okay, that an important figure for this kind of traditions and okay, it's difficult. I don't know. I don't like it too much, but I only like the art and the history that are related to monarchy. Only that, not this kind of expensive things that they own and they have and they do not share with all the people. Okay, so that's it. That's it. I have almost the same opinion of you both. So thank you, Liso. Thank you, Oscar. So to close this lesson, okay. So try to practice on the platform more exercises about this. So try to practice. We're gonna now going to the review part. Okay, here have in the review part. I have some exercises. It's about okay. It's with an audio. It's for listening. It's a listening exercise. I will try to make my screen bigger. Okay. So it's a reading, excuse me, a listening exercise. You have to put the audio and you have to choose the right one. Okay. So it's almost the same that the audios and the exercises that you are gonna find on platform to practice and then for the exam. It's the same. Remember that the platform works the same for exercise and for the exams. So try to practice on the platform to get prepared for the exams. Okay. So I'm gonna cut off my microphone and try to listen. I will try to pause the audio to have some participations if you like to answer. Okay. So I'm gonna keep my micro. Okay. Please pay attention and listen to the audio in a very focused way, okay? Because we're gonna answer the next sentences, okay?
Listen to the news report about 4 news stories.
Good evening. Fighting has broken out again tonight on the border between the Sarindian and Ramay provinces. Ethnic Sarindians say they are not permitted to observe their dietary laws and that their children are not permitted to wear traditional dress at school. On another note, a package containing a large amount of explosive material was discovered at the Central Post Office today. Authorities are searching for the person or persons who left it in the men's restroom. In the central city, volunteers are opening soup kitchens to feed the large numbers of homeless poor who have recently arrived from the countryside. The government is making funds available to help this growing population. And finally, a police captain in Spartak has been accused of taking bribes to permit engineers to build buildings that don't conform to safe construction laws. A report will be issued tomorrow.
Listen again and circle the correct word or phrase.
Good evening. Fighting has broken out again tonight on the border between the Sarindian and Ramay provinces. Ethnic Sarindians say they are not permitted to observe their dietary laws and that their children are not permitted to wear traditional dress at school. On another note, a package containing a large amount of explosive material was discovered at the Central Post.
Okay, with the first part of this news, okay, who want to participate with the first?
It's ethical.
Yeah, that's okay. Gustavo?
Oh yeah. Can I do one of them?
Yeah, please, the first one. Yeah.
The first one, it's ethnic groups. It's Soridians and Romans are two ethnic groups that occupy land areas next to each other.
Great, thank you, Gustavo. That's it. Okay, next with the second one, who has listened to the audio very careful. You can practice. Okay, who is? Maleni.
Yeah, Maleni.
Great. The second one.
Saurians.
That's it. Would you please read all the sentence?
Saurians want to be able to observe the dietary laws and traditional clothing customs. Sorry.
Okay, thank you. That's it. Woof, woof. Okay, great. Thank you, Maleni. Okay, who else want to participate with the third one? The last one for this news? Okay, with the third one, who want to participate? To listen to the audio very, very good. Who want? Was my cat. Okay.
I want to see the cat.
Oh, yeah. She's gonna be part of the last part of the class. Okay. So who want to participate with the third one?
Me?
Yeah, Karen. Great, thank
Yes,
you.
but I'm not sure that is the correct answer.
Okay.
The problem between the Soridans and the Ramais is an example of ethnic discrimination.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. Thank you. Very good. Thank you, Karen. Great. Now we're gonna listen to the second part of the news. So try to pay attention, and then I'm gonna ask you and you have to participate, okay? So try to listen to the audio very careful and in a very focused way, okay? So I'm gonna take off my mic.
Dress at school.
Here it comes.
On another note, a package containing a large amount of explosive material was discovered at the Central Post Office today. Authorities are searching for the person or persons who left it in the men's restroom. In the central city, volunteers are opening soup kitchens to feed the large numbers of homeless poor who have recently arrived from the countryside. The government is making funds available to help this growing population. And finally, a police captain in Spartak has been accused of taking bribes to permit engineers to build buildings that don't conform to safe construction laws. A report will be issued tomorrow.
Okay, who want to participate with these three last news?
Me.
Great.
Um, the fourth one is a package left in the bathroom at the Central Post Office raised fears of terrorism.
That's it. Thank you. Thank you, Rene. Great. Okay, the next one, the fifth. Who wants? Chicharita wants to participate. No, no, who wants to participate? Maybe Daniel? Daniel Hernandez, are you there?
Yes,
Okay, would you like to participate with the
with the
fifth
number. Can you
number?
repeat it?
Yeah, the number 5. Which one of this is the right one?
Poor people are migrated into the city from the country city. Country city from the
On the
city.
countryside. And to the city from the countryside.
Countryside.
That's it.
Yes.
Okay, great. Okay, thank you. And the last one, who wants to participate?
Me,
Great. Who?
Mauricio.
Mauricio, thank you. Okay.
Another story in the news is reported corruption of a police captain.
That's it. Okay, great. Thank you, Mauricio. So that's it. So on the exam and on the exercises, you're gonna have this kind of audio, so you have to listen very carefully. The audios are running 2 times. Okay, the first you have to pay attention, and the second is for you to answer. Okay, maybe on the exam it's gonna be like it's you have some time to answer, so you have to pay attention and answer as quick as you can, but in a very good way, okay, with no mistakes. So, in this part of the review, okay, okay, we're not gonna make this exercise because we will have enough time to do our technical part of the class. So thank you. I want to thank you for the past class. The um, I I take 15 minutes for your time of your time, the past class. So thank you so much for that minutes, for those minutes that you gave me, because we did a nice work with our comic story. Okay, here you can practice these kind of exercises that are oral review. I assigned you the review part for both units 9 and 10. The review part it's all the stuff that you saw for all the lessons that you learned for all the 4 lessons of each unit. And in this review part are all this together, okay? So you can practice, we don't have to practice more here because we're not gonna have enough time. So here, okay. So for the next lesson, only have to see the preview of Unit 10. Preview of Unit 10 is a new topic. It's not about politics. Yay! It's about a different topic. Beautiful world. Ta-ta. Beautiful world is about geography and travels and lovely things that are all around the world. Okay, so let's do this part of the lesson. Okay, beautiful world. Okay, so this is about geography. You so you can find some maps in here, some these points that are north, east, west, south. Okay, and you can see on the map. You can see some numbers. You have to realize that the numbers mean something here. Okay, so that is why. And here is the I love this. I love to travel. I believe in God. So I have no specific religion, but I believe in God and God as a creator of the universe and the earth. And I'm so glad and so thankful because I travel a lot. So I went to this part of the earth. Okay, so I went to this part and it's lovely. Here's a volcano. Here's a volcano. Here's San Jose. It's a very very lovely country here, and it's Costa Rica. And the chocolate is the best. One of the best of the whole world. I love this chocolate. Mexico has very good chocolate. Uh, it's okay. It's the same very good chocolate from these countries because on these weathers the cacao is very very good and are lovely. Okay, so here in Costa Rica are a lovely weather. Are in some parts are a very hot weather, but hot with the humidity, and it's lovely. So here in on the map you can realize that you uh, there is mountain ranges and there are some numbers in here. One, okay, one is 41, and here you can see the volcanoes and the mountains, and the national parks are marked in red with numbers, with different numbers. So here are the vocabulary that we're gonna learn for this unit, and it's a gulf, a bay, a lake, an ocean, a sea, a volcano, a mountain range, and national park. Okay, so here try to make this vocabulary part of your regular vocabulary when you try to express some kind of um, topics about travels or geographic topics or historic topics as well because you can refer to a lake, a bay, a gulf, and an ocean. Okay, so try. So a gulf is in here, this kind of like gulf on the picture. Okay, so you can see these words, you can read them, and you can see as well the map. Okay, so here the vocabulary, I'm gonna put the vocabulary. My microphone's gonna be off. Just try to listen this vocabulary part. And remember that the man said repeat, please repeat, okay? So after this, we're gonna close with this preview, and after the preview, we're gonna take a little break, and then I will comic, okay? And some surprises and chicharritas as well. Okay, so I'm gonna take off my microphone. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Read and listen.
A gulf, a bay, a lake, an ocean,
A sea, a volcano, a mountain range, a national park.
Now listen again and repeat. Find these features on the map.
a gulf,
A
A
golf.
gulf,
bay,
Gold.
a bay,
Bay.
Bay.
a lake,
Lake.
A
A
lake.
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 A link.
an ocean,
An
An
ocean. An
ocean.
ocean.
A sea,
An
A
ocean.
A
sea.
sea.
a volcano,
a
A
volcano,
volcano.
A sea.
a mountain range,
a
A
mountain
mountain
range,
range.
a national park.
A national
Mountain.
park.
Park.
A national park.
Okay, that's it. So that are the words for this lesson. Okay, and I think I like more this topic. I don't know what about you, but I like much more this topic than the other one. The other one's important. It's important to know about politics and controversial issues. It's okay. It's important. But I love this. I don't know you, but it would be better to talk about travels and lovely things that are all around the planet. Okay, so here's a photo story. Here are two men, and they're talking about Costa Rica. Okay, so let's listen to the audio, please, and in the same time, try to read all the charts on your book. Okay, try to read it on your book. I think that it's page 108. It's lesson 10, the preview of lesson 10. Okay, so I'm gonna put the audio.
Read and listen to two tourists talking about Costa Rica.
Have you folks been here long? A little over a week. Unfortunately, we've only got 2 days left. You?
We just got here yesterday, actually.
I'm Frank, by the way. Frank Liu from Hong Kong.
Max Belli from Labro, Italy. Have you heard of it?
I can't say I have.
It's a very small town, about 20 kilometers north of Rome. Hey, you wouldn't happen to know anything about the La Fortuna waterfall, would you? We plan on driving up there this weekend.
Actually, we just got back from there yesterday.
What a coincidence. Was it worth seeing?
Spectacular. You don't want to miss it. But be sure to take it slow on the path down to the bottom of the falls. It can get pretty wet and slippery.
Thanks for the warning. What if we want to get a look at the Arenal volcano, too? Do you think that's doable in 2 days?
No problem. The volcano's only about 20 minutes west of La Fortuna by car, so I'm sure you could handle them both.
Okay, so they are talking about Costa Rica. I think they are visiting this lovely country. So Costa Rica has a very good weather. I don't love the hot weather, but it's a very good one for, and they have a lot of vegetation, a lot of species, like animals and plants, and they have a very, very rich environment. And so this, okay, these words are that you listen on the audio are some of the words that you're gonna make part of your vocabulary. Not only a bay, a lake, a mountain, a national park. Not only those, here are some expressions. Here, the expressions that you're gonna learn for this lesson is like when you have some visitors, some friends, and they are visiting your country. And then you say, oh, you have to go to this town or to this, I don't know, to this beach or anything you think that would be interesting or would be lovely to visit. Okay, sorry. Okay, so here is here the these important expressions are like you don't want to miss it, no, like this, and it's a spectacular. Okay, there's something some expressions that you can use to have some recommendations or to express that this is a very, very good place to visit. Okay, so try to remember these expressions because we're gonna be on lesson 1 from unit 10. Now we are gonna starting this unit 10. So here we're gonna prepare some conversations, but not right now. For the next year, okay? For the next year, we're gonna prepare some conversations. It's okay. Try to practice now on your platform. Try to practice. I had assigned you all this stuff. Okay, so don't depend on me. Even if I had assigned it, it's okay. But even if you don't, you can repeat or you can um, review all the things, all the exercises from past units as well. And you're free to do as much as you can on the platform. Okay, maybe you can do all the stuff from for unit 10 if you like. It's okay. So you're gonna be like in a woo, in a very future time, but it's okay. It's okay for me. It's okay. It works. Even when you learn, and you have the book. It's okay. You don't have the book. It's okay. You have the platform. It's okay. You have to learn. That's it, and that's the knowledge for yourself. Okay, and it's okay because you have your notes, you have your scores, you have high scores. It's very good. It's the best. But don't depend on it. Okay, that's just a suggestion. Don't depend on it. Try to have your knowledge, okay, of the language, and try to be curious about some topics, and try to express yourself, try to talk each other, try to speak, try to say your ideas. Don't be afraid, don't be shy. It's okay. It's nice to express yourself, and maybe try to write some letters or some things or some messages. Okay, yeah, okay. So let's have a very little break. Okay, so we finally see this review. We're gonna start this review in next year. Okay, we're gonna review this preview of lesson. Okay, no, it's for unit 10. So by now we are 3:10. Okay, we're gonna be back at 3 and 15 minutes. Okay, we're gonna have a 5 minutes break, and then we're gonna have our lovely comic. Okay, so take a break, 5 minutes, get to the bathroom and have some water or coffee or something. Okay, so see you around here in 5 minutes. Okay, thank you. See you 5 minutes. Hello, hello. Okay, we're back. Okay. Who wants to say hello to Chicharita? She's a little cat. She's a very good cat. Look at her hands. I like. She's a very good one. Mm-hmm. So she is Chicharita. Say hello to everyone. She's a very good one. She's live with me. I have 7 cats. I love cats. And I have 7 cats, so I have to work hard because they eat a lot. But they are lovely. I love them so much. And she's a very kind one. She is lovely. I think. Hello. Hello. And she's the one that is meow. And she sings as well. I have some different tones for each cat. So she sings always in E flat or in B. Okay, like this. In this order. So I have another cat and she sings in E flat, and they have each one of them has a particular tone. Very weird thing. So it's okay. Maybe I don't know if Irene is here. She has a lovely proposition with a video, a YouTube video, and I think
Oh,
she
yes.
can.
Here I am.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Would you please share the video with us? It's about Christmas. It's about the origins and all the traditions of Christmas, isn't it, Irene?
Yes, I find it very interesting because
Okay.
I didn't knew like all the meanings of Christmas, like the tree and the red man, and it's
Yes.
like something you interact with very, like every year is something that is very present. But I didn't knew like what those those symbols mean, you know? And
Okay.
I haven't found another explanation. So I think that this explanation, it makes sense to me. I would love to know if there are more explanations, maybe different than this one. But I
Okay.
found like a short video it's about a documentary. It's like a recopilation of parts of that documentary that is
Yeah.
called the Pharmacratic Inquisition. And I found like a short video with the info that comes in that documentary. But yeah, that's it.
Great. Thank you, Irene. Okay, though, so please everybody pay attention. Irene is gonna share us this video, this interesting video.
Okay,
So
so hold on.
everybody pay attention to the audio and video. I don't have enough resources to make this, so thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes,
And
no problem.
here it is. Okay, great.
Okay. Oh, mm, I think that I'm sharing my screen. Is it working?
Yeah, very good.
Okay. So here's the video.
It's no secret that Christmas parties and New Year's.
I'm gonna put it with subtitles.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, great. Thank you.
I don't know if they're like very well because they are like automatically made. I think, but I think that it may work.
Okay, great. Thank you.
That Christmas parties and New Year's parties promote inebriation with the celebration, or at very least, a toast. Inebriation is part of the most traditional celebrations, and it may not surprise you to learn that the combination of inebriation and celebration dates back to our tribal ancestors. What may surprise you, however, is the fact that modern day religion also has direct ties to ritualistic inebriation. These rituals and celebrations throughout antiquity were often annual events, and these annual events were marked by particular celestial alignments. We'd like to discuss Santa Claus again for a moment. This mysterious old man somehow got himself intertwined into the Christian celebrations of the birth of their deity. In the Middle Ages, Santa was a shaman, and you can easily trace many similarities between the shamans of the past into our Christmas traditions of today. A shaman is, in many ways, similar to what we more commonly refer to in America as a medicine man. In Siberia, the local shaman was the oracle of the community. Nothing of importance happened in the community without the okay from the shaman. The shaman would also hold very strong plant knowledge. This knowledge included plants for medicine and healing, poisons and warfare, and powerful hallucinogenic plants used in their religious ceremonies. You can often find chimney sweeps on old holiday postcards holding the Amanita muscaria mushroom. This is but a subtle hint to the connection of someone with the Amanita mushroom and a chimney. Ancient shamans of Siberia would go to the houses, huts, or yurts of the people in the community in celebration of the winter solstice and bring them these pre-dried mushrooms and often guide them through the experience. It was their yearly tradition. If the main door to the yurt was snowed over, which they often were during the wintertime, it is said that the shaman would enter symbolically through the secondary entrance. This just so happens to be the smoke hole in the roof or the chimney. The shaman, dressing in red and white and carrying a huge bag full of Amanita muscaria mushrooms that he had picked and dried during the previous season, enough for an entire community, would go door to door, bartering and selling his dried mushrooms. And how would the shaman travel? He used a sleigh, and the animals pulling the sleigh were not dogs or horses. The Siberian shaman used caribou, also known as reindeer, as they were indigenous to Siberia. Amanita muscaria mushrooms go through a chemical process called decarboxylation as they dry. We'll talk more about this chemical process in a minute, but they also go through a physical process when they dry. They get lighter. They retain much of their potency when they are dried, and in fact, chemically speaking, they get stronger. And this allows the shaman to consume more than if the mushrooms were wet and heavy. Even to this day, it is a common practice for people to stack their mushrooms in socks and hang them over the fireplace overnight to dry them out. But imagine that you're in a pine forest hunting mushrooms for your entire community. These mushrooms can grow to be quite large, and the sack that you use to carry the mushrooms in would get quite heavy. But knowing that these mushrooms should be dried before ceremonial ingestion, it would be wise to dry them out before carrying them home. This would allow you to carry more, and it would keep the mushrooms on the bottom of the sack from being crushed by the weight of the others. One good way to dry the mushrooms, as you continue to hunt for more, is to select a tree in a central location and use its boughs as a basket to hold your freshly picked mushrooms, drying them in the sun as you search for more. This would look a lot like a decorated Christmas tree. And as we mentioned, the red and white mushroom Christmas ornaments are some of the oldest ornaments you can find. The oldest of all Christmas tree decorations were edible. When the church adopted the Christmas tree, making it okay for Christians to have one and often placing one in the church as well, the ornaments on the tree were the Eucharist, the body of Christ. And the mushrooms are, as John Allegro pointed out, literally the flesh of God. And symbolically placing the Eucharist on the Christmas tree is a direct representation of placing the mushrooms on the Christmas tree. And these stories were created to pass this type of knowledge down. Easter is a great example of this. The Easter egg hunt is a mushroom hunt. You find the correct mushroom. It's a way of identifying the mushroom. Find us the correct mushroom and we'll get you a treat. And who better to go hunting these mushrooms, these colorful little egg-like mushrooms, or the big holy grail type mushrooms, who better to go find these mushrooms than little kids who can crawl up underneath these trees rather than some big clumsy adult. These mushrooms have a symbiotic relationship with these trees, conifer trees. They love conifer trees, pine trees. They flourish under pine trees. And this mushroom is the hidden mushroom, hidden eggs. You can see here this big bright red mushroom is obvious on the screen, but just below it is one that's hidden. So you have to have a good eye. Depending on the season and depending on the area, these mushrooms can be gold as well. So they are the golden egg. We see these mushrooms reflected in our Easter cards as well. Kind Easter wishes, as the gnome is leaning upon the mushroom with his sacred text or his recipe book open. So we pass this knowledge down to our children. We initiate the children. So like Santa Claus, who dresses in red and white, the shaman will dress in the colors of their sacred plants, and the Amanita using shaman will dress in the red and white colors of the Amanita muscaria. And here we see the Poe dressing in something that looks quite a bit like the Amanita mushroom, and the snow adds a little extra effect, putting the white dots on the red cap. The popes and cardinals all throughout history have dressed just like this Amanita muscaria mushroom.
Yeah, and that's it. It's like the whole documentary explains like
Amazing.
because I know it may seem a little weird, but I haven't found like any other explanation, and I know that not all Santa Clauses are red. That
Yeah.
there was like antique Santa Clauses that are like
Yeah.
blue and green, but I haven't found like another source that share that type of information about the
Huh?
history and the symbols of Christmas. So I
Yeah.
found it very interesting, and I'm gonna send the whole documentary to the Discord if anyone wants to see it.
Thank you so much, and it's very, very, very interesting. A very, very interesting video with a lot of information. I never heard about this. Because it's a lot of information, and just it's especially for the mushrooms, for this mushroom Amanita muscaria. So that's it. I heard some things here, but not all of these are impressive. I don't know. I don't have words enough words because as well, I know a lot of things about paganism because I study some and other traditions that are mixed with the traditions of the Catholic Church and some things like are related to these topics. But I didn't. Um, listen to this kind of information that are a lot of things that are related with all these mushrooms and all these old traditions and this way of this kind of shamanism, like are related to Santa and to some things are lovely, are great. Thank you, Irene. Thank you so much. Very, very big stuff in here. Thank you. Woohoo! Thank you. If you like, please send a message to Irene. And thanks for share. Thanks for your time and this proposition. I love it. Thank you so much. Great. Okay. So I have this little surprise in here. So I ask each one of you to send me all your illustrations. Thank you. I have almost all the illustrations on the right time. I finished the video at 9 o'clock in the morning. So because I made some special for you, I think that it's like a gift because I can see you each other. We can see you each other. I can see you in person. So what can I give you? What can I give you like a gift? I don't know. So I try to do a work with your work, with our work here of the comic book of the story that I think that was fun, kind of fun. And I try to um, give you this gift that I made with a very, very nice and lovely collaboration with a very important and very talented person. It's not that it's my okay, it's my son. Okay, he's musician and he's musician as me. He plays piano and he started working about 1 year ago. And because of the pandemic, our works for musicians went up. So we are working on different things in a different ways, but always in music. So I'm gonna here I'm gonna share that as well. My father was an important broadcaster for Mexico's history of the radio. So he was one of the pioneers of the dubbing voices about in the decade of the 40s. So I'm as well broadcaster. I study a lot of things. I like this theater things stuff, and I like the comic and the comedy and the drama as well. And I study a little bit, but it's okay. So I make as well dubbing, voices, the dubbing, um, for 4 years around. A lot of years ago, but I did it as a part of my curriculum like that. So nowadays I'm only musician and dancer and teacher of musician and dance and languages as well. So I want to share this. So it's like my little gift. So I want to share this. So all the comic has an audio. Okay. So by now I'm gonna put the audio here. It's not from the PC. It's here in the microphone. So I'm gonna change. I'm gonna slide all the your illustrations. And then for the final work, I made a video so I can upload the video to my YouTube channel and I can share it to you on Discord platform, okay, on our Discord channel. So some of you send me this morning, send me your illustrations. So I have to add your new illustrations to the last work, okay? So these illustrations are missed right now, are one or two, but I'm gonna add to this last final work the video, so you can share it when with whoever you like. Okay, I'm gonna share it on Discord, and the link is gonna be only for us. Okay, it's not gonna be a public video. It's gonna be a video for the one who has the link. Okay, so that is. I hope you like it, and it's a very weird thing, and it's a very fun thing, and I love to laugh. I love to be always positive and good. And uh, with my son, we have a relation like friends, you know, like brothers, like homies. So it's okay. He's about 20, and he's not here right now. But well, I hope you like this. We did a very big effort. Our different voices and something like that. Okay, so try to pay attention to the audio, and I will change as best as I can the illustrations here. Okay, I think okay, that's it. I can making okay. So here's the audio. Okay, wait a second. My resources are not the best, but I would love. The final work is gonna be with better audio. You can listen at the YouTube channel link, and would be better. You can listen with the earphones. Okay, so I'm gonna make a video. Once upon a time, there was a little. Okay, okay. So do you listen? Good.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So we're gonna start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Once upon a time, there was a little elf that had Tourette, so he can't work very well. One day, he went out for a walk in the forest, and he found a red and white mushroom that gave him magical powers. With that mushroom, he obtained fantastic powers such as mind reading and lasers in his eyes. After obtaining those powers, out of nowhere, a big baby head appeared in front of him and asked, "Where is the evil man?" The elf replied, "If you want the answer, you will have to hit me first." Suddenly, it began to snow, and the atmosphere became firm and dark, ringing bells in the background. The elf and the big baby head started fighting very hard, and when the elf was almost defeated, somebody appeared behind him, a big silhouette that said, "Ho, ho, ho, who asks for me?" said Santa Claus, and he started fighting with the big baby head. The elf thought while he was filled, "I want to help him, but I can't. It hurts." But in the pocket of the elf, there was a little shiny gift. When he opened the box, inside was, "Are you cold on these winter nights? Buy a wonderful snowman pajamas. With it, the snow will be like ice cream in spring. Now with rear window." A mysterious star that kept shining and immediately went after Santa. Then Santa got a broken leg and Christmas sent for all of us. Fin Feliz Navidad! The elf could not allow that, so he whipped away his tears, took a mushroom from his pocket again, and decided to defend Christmas. The elf crushed the mushroom with his hand, and suddenly he began to grow. So the elf used his laser eyes to shut the big baby head and started screaming. Like the monster from Monsters Inc. This guy. Are your children too loud? There's nothing like shut them up with cookies and love. With the new A Cookie 47. Shoot chocolate flavored cookies straight to their heart with flavor. After this, the elf got smaller and went to Santa to help him and read his mind with his power, so that then he would know what to do. Finally, the elf sacrificed himself, giving him all his power, so Santa would awaken 3% of his power. Santa, upon realizing the elf's sacrifice, went into tactical mode, destroying the big baby head by, whoa, tactic Santa funk. He's tactical on top, thus saving Christmas. Then little Tahira woke up and said, "What the hell have I smoked?"
The end. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
And that's it.
Oh, that was very beautiful,
That
teacher.
was very lovely, teacher.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you. I hope you like it. It's a little
Really
weird.
amazing and unique.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, thanks,
It's so
teacher.
weird. I hope everyone loved, everyone had some fun, and I would love to share now. Here's my son. I want you to know him. He's the one. He's the guy. He's Victor. He's the he's the one that plays, that make all the effects, that make all this the voices, man voices, even the elf, and all the voices. And he's the one. He has almost the voice like my father, like his grandfather. And he is a Victor. He's a musician as well. He's a piano player. And well, that's it. So thank you, Victor.
Thanks. Thanks for
Thank
the
you.
invitation.
Thanks,
Thank
teacher.
you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. I
Thanks.
hope everyone like it or enjoy it or have just some fun here. And I hope that you like it. So you're gonna have the final work with a better audio, with all the illustrations that are not in here right now. So you're gonna have the link on the on Discord platform. So I shared as well a little bit of my life or my all the things that I do as well, that are different from this, from the class that I'm from the English teacher, and this kind of things. Some things about my son and about my grandfather, his grandfather, my father, that he was the caster. I hope you like it. So we enjoyed a lot. We have a lot of fun. We didn't sleep, but we are very, very, very okay, very happy, and very, very happy to share it with you. And well, that's it. That's it. I think so. Thank you.
Thanks, teacher.
Thank you. And well, tell me about your plans. What your holiday plans? What are you doing? Are you going to visit some parent?
Make
Some
homework.
make homework? Oh
No,
no,
homework, no.
no, please, no, no more.
There are fun homeworks.
Okay. Well, that's it. The phone homework is it's okay. It gets like a little bit of light and a bit with red, like with a hope and art, and I like it. That's it. Okay. So what else? Are you going to some places on vacation or just in at home? What are you gonna do?
I think I'm not going. I think I'm going to stay in home.
Yeah, at home. Okay, great. Who else? Who else? With you, what are you gonna do this holidays?
Me?
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Uh, um, die.
Party? Party,
Die
party?
in, die in my bed.
That's it. Rest a lot.
Yes.
Great. Who else? Who's gonna rest? Everyone, maybe, but your plans are like resting or doing homework or getting party just with at home with one or two people maybe.
Party with
Your
only
brother,
me.
And the
me
dog.
with myself. That's it. Yeah, we it's a very hard time for us as well. I don't know if you know, but for musicians, it's a very important um, okay, it's a very difficult but important thing that is all the things that are happening right now because in this time or in this holiday and in this Christmas time we got a lot of work. We are unstoppable. We were like we were playing and playing and playing. I remember years that I was playing for about 20 days on a month, on December, 20 days on a month. So I played for from 3 hours to 10 hours. Okay, constantly. You only stop for 5 to 10 minutes just to eat something as quick as you can, so go to the bathroom to do something, and then you get back to play and play for about 10 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours. And the next day, the same. So our fingers were like, oh, boom, boom. Our feet as well, boom, boom. But our pockets was, wow. Our pockets were plenty of money, and that was a very good time. And it was nice. Now we are living a very different way to do it because there are no bars available, there are no parties that are um, available as well. I don't know, it's very different. So I'm not working as much as I was, but it was weird because there are no parties, there are no reunions, not I don't know, very weird. But as well, I'm enjoying this. I enjoy this. I want you to thank all of you, each one, because you always make me to do some things that are out of my comfortably zone of being of living or doing things, and this is lovely. I'm so grateful with America, with UK as well, with Rich. I'm very grateful with each one of you because you teach me a lot of things as well. So and you share me a lot of things, and I love it. And you accept me my teaching, and you accept all the things that I'm sharing to you. I love to stay in touch with you, message and here in class to see you in your screen. So thank you. I really feel grateful, and it was a difficult year, but I think we learned a lot of things, and we're still learning a lot of things, and we can share as well a lot of things with love, with art, and with all the very good vibes and things. So thank you everyone, um, and I wish you the best health, love, um, light, equilibrium, all the best things on the universe, on the world for each one of you. Thank you, and we'll stay in touch, and maybe we see you next week. No, next time, next year. So see you next year, and try to do your homework. But I suggest in a kind of equilibrium, and it would be better for you. And try to have a good time with all your families, or with yourself as well. Man, why not? It's okay. Time to get in an introspective way as well. And have a very good holidays, very good time. Try to practice on the platform you have on some days. I assigned all the stuff from Unit 9 and 10 until January 15th. So you have time, but please do it, okay? Do it and practice because we're gonna have two exams on the second week of January. But it's okay. Okay, let's forget about one day or two and get rest, get a nice rest, and get a very good holidays. We're gonna be in touch. Here's Chicharita wishing you as well Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Okay, so thank you so much. Love and light to all of you. Thank you, each one of you. And stay in touch in Discord. Let's share some fun things or interesting things or videos or topics or anything you like, or even if you like to practice in there some kind of writing parts or speaking parts, and you have this video. I have to edit it, re-edit it by adding all your new illustrations, and I hope you like it. And it was it was a gift. Thank you so much, each one of you.
Thank
A
you,
nice
teacher.
holiday. Woohoo!
Thanks, teacher.
Love
Thanks,
you.
teacher. Same to
See
you.
you next year.
Next year. Woohoo! Thank you.
Goodbye and
Bye bye.
happy
See
Hanukkah.
you. As well. Why not? Happy Krampus night.
Nice.
Happy Nochebuena.
Yeah. Let's see. Thank you so much. Have a nice time. Do your favorite recipes. I will share you some if you like on Discord. And cookies receipt and cake receipt.
Mhm.
Cake. Lovely. Yeah, if you like, I can share you some receipts. My mom's one. Yeah. So thank you. Love and light to each one of you. Stay touch. Enjoy your vacation. Have a nice and very good holiday. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. See you next year.
See
Bye
you,
Thank you
teacher.
Thank you
so
a lot,
much.
bye. Bye bye.
See you, teacher.
See you. Bye bye.
Bye.
Thank you.